again and welcome back. This is episode 12 and part 2 of our Psalter series. And today we're going to be taking a brief look at the Ancient Faith Psalter, published by Ancient Faith Ministries. This publication first released in 2016, and I think it was maybe a year later that they came out with a deluxe edition, which is leather bound or leather soft, ribbon markers, the whole nine. Don't have a copy of that yet, so can't speak to its construction, but here we have the good old paperback. Nice textured cover. It's a nice deep purple. It's, paperback book. We all know the story there. So the pertinent information here, first and foremost, is the translation itself. Is credited to, check this out, monks of the Orthodox Church. Apparently, the publisher was just handed a translation of the Psalms anonymously and said, here, you can publish this. And so they did. I would imagine someone there knows, who the individuals are that are responsible for it, but it's being kept a secret. I would imagine the monks that did it just don't want the attention. There is that's poor English. There are a few theories, one of which I subscribe to. One theory is that it was done by the monks of New Skeet, which I'm not entirely certain about. I know they have a recitation of the Psalms. I don't have it yet, so I obviously can't compare, but I lean more towards the idea that this was done by a domestic Greek community. I have really no foundation for that outside of the way the Psalms read and the fact that they are arranged in kathismas according to the weekly recitation. So you have, let's get to it. I passed it already, did I? Yeah. So here we go. So there's no jumping back and forth. You have it arranged by day, starting at Saturday Vespers and ending at Saturday Matins. So they're not necessarily in numerical order. You get down to the end and all of a sudden, the last thing you read in here is Psalm 118 or 119 in the Hebrew and Western numbering. You do have Septuagint numbering in parentheses throughout. Not at all a bad translation. It's, again, I think this is geared towards new converts from maybe a Protestant background, as the language provided is kind of easy to read from that standpoint. For example, be pleased, O Lord, to deliver me. O Lord, make haste to help me. Let them be put to shame and confusion who seek my life. Let them be turned back and brought to dishonor who desire my hurt. Let them be appalled because of their shame who say, aha, aha. May all who seek you rejoice and be glad in you. May those who love your salvation say evermore, God is great. But I am poor and needy. Hasten to me, O God. You are my help and deliverer, O Lord. Do not delay. So it reads easy. It's not the fanciest English, but it's also not terrible English. It's another one of those translations that maybe I would classify as new traditional, not Elizabethan or Victorian, though holding some of the poetic cadence of those languages, but also not modern colloquial English. There's really not a whole lot to say about it. It's not that it's bad, it's just for a geek like me, there's no wow factor to it. But it is interesting because it's just another translation that I can put up against others and have fun with looking at the differences. If you're new to the faith, if you're looking for a devotional psalter that's just easy to read through, that you can just pick up in the morning and in the evening, do what you got to do and get done, it's not a bad choice. For those of you that have, been in the faith either, your whole life or for an extended period of time, you've probably got a favorite psalter that, just stick with what you know. But I just wanted to go over a few of the smaller points on this. What I will say is, paired with the Ancient Faith Prayer Book, it's a great little set. I'm kind of hoping they do an omnibus edition eventually. I forgot to mute my phone. Anyway, because one thing you'll notice is that the Psalms in the prayer book are not the Psalms in the Psalter. So I'm hoping maybe someday they correct that for the sake of what's the word I'm looking for? I just woke up, people. Cut me some slack. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, listen, I'm not a scholar. I'm a blue-collar bum. I live on coffee. Yes. Have mercy on me, all right? Anyway, so yeah, there you have it. A really quick look at the Ancient Faith Psalter. Links below to buy. Check out the About section for books that I need for the channel. And if you're looking to help, that's a way you can. And I'm going to throw out a few more videos this week to make up for my lack of videos last week. And hopefully we'll have a good time doing them. Thanks again for watching, and, go to church, say your prayers, and remember God. Peace. Ever have one of those mornings where the coffee's not working and the cat won't leave you alone? Yeah, I just had one of those mornings. Thanks for watching.